Well, hey everyone, it's Marcus and welcome to more Adelaide Fringe. In my jungle room, Adelaide is going off like a crazy man at the moment. There is just show after show. It's all been so insanely cool. But there is a really ultra cool show coming to Adelaide. It's kicking off on the 10th of March. We're going to find out about it now because I'm going to be speaking to one of the performers. Her name is Bridie Connell. Bridie, hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm so good. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. I'm so excited about this show. I'm very intrigued. I definitely am going to come along. It is called Fuckboys. What's it all about, Bridie?
Well, what a good starting point. Yes, it's called Fuckboys Live in Concert, and the whole show takes place as a real-time boy band arena concert. So the biggest boy band in the world, the Fuckboys, it's their final ever tour, and they sing through their back catalogue of hits. But as the name would suggest, they are all unfortunately fuckboys. So all of their songs have a bit of an edge of a very toxic dating culture and questionable moral code running throughout their songs. It's so much fun.
Now, all four boys are played by four women, aren't they?
That's right. So we're getting our best drag king life on. So yeah, all of the characters are played by women and non-binary performers, which is really fun. It's been a really wonderful and hilarious and quite liberating challenge and opportunity to step into these, into these shoes and take up space in a totally different way. It's been really cool.
Now, you play Brandon, but
I
there's also
do.
Brendan and there's Tyler and there's also Brendan. Uh, so I'm so aching at the bit for it. Like, cannot even wait. Like I said, everyone, it's Tuesday, the 10th of March through to the Sunday, 27th of March, which is very March, the last day of Adelaide Fringe. Then there's going to be a lot of tears, but also a lot of sleep as well, I think. Um,
I think so.
the Kingfisher at Gluttony in Rymal Park, of course, one of the major hubs for the Adelaide Fringe. So this is the Fuck Boys. I can't get enough of saying that word. But I mean, there's only some platforms that you can actually say that on, I'm sure.
It's
But
funny, isn't it? And you know what? I was worried when I wrote the show that perhaps the title would be really off-putting to people, but it's interesting. I think a lot of people who maybe haven't been familiar with the word and what it means, once I've explained it to them, they've all gone, "Oh, I know what this is," or "Oh, your Uncle Paul used to be like that." It's just a very modern word for a very old phenomenon of being a player or a Casanova or a rake. Even in Bridgerton, they call them cads and rakes. It's nothing new being a fuckboy. It's just a new word.
well, because then I thought you were like doing this kind of double entendre kind of play with it all, where it was, obviously, the synonymous meaning for fuck boys, but I also thought it could have been fuck boys, ew. You know what I mean? Ew.
It's a title that
Exactly. Take what you want from it. So my point to it was it is the boys' first time in Adelaide for the Adelaide Fringe. Are they excited?
it. Oh, so excited. The band themselves, super excited. Us playing the band, we couldn't be more excited. We are so itching to get down to Adelaide. And because we're not on till the second half of the festival, we've been scrolling through our phones, seeing all the shows down there, and it just looks like the vibe is impeccable. We can't wait to join.
It is pretty crazy, let me tell you. I have not been home one night the last, holy moly, I think about 13 days now, because it all kicked off on February the
Wow.
13th, a little bit early. And yeah, my poor bed is saying, when are you going to use me again? Use me, Marcus, use me.
Who are you?
Yeah, who are you? Who is this stranger? My poor plants just need some tender care, but Uncle Marcus
Oh,
is not at home. Anyway, enough about me and my plants and my life, though. Let's get back to your show. Are you looking forward to getting to the Adelaide Fringe? And what is it about the Adelaide Fringe that entices you over here?
I really am. I've performed at the Adelaide Fringe once before, about 1,000 years ago, with my first ever solo show, and it was one of the first pieces that I'd ever written, and I was so excited to be accepted into the Fringe program and so incredibly nervous. But it was such a formative memory for me as an artist because I just had this immense, few weeks of growth and ups and downs and amazing audiences where everything went right and then nights where everything went wrong, but it was so brilliant for me. I learned so much and I had so much fun. And I made lots of friends that I'm still friends with to this day, you know, over a decade later. So I've got a lot of really positive memories from that time. And I'm so grateful to it as an artist. So I'm really looking forward to going back older and wiser. I'm also really excited to play in our venue, the Kingfisher, because I think for that big arena feel that we're trying to build, it's just going to be so awesome to be right in the heart of everything and have that gorgeous big tent space. So I feel very excited to bring a bit of, you know, Wembley Arena kind of magic to Adelaide.
Gonna be fun. Those boys are going to be Adelaide famous by the time they leave here. Hey, so obviously, like I said, Brendan, Tyler, and also Brendan. Who are the other three actors in this show?
So yeah, we got the four in the band. We've got a fantastic swing, Grace Royal, who's covering the roles, and we also have, in many ways, my favorite character, Michaela, who is the band manager, and that's played by ARIA, who is a phenomenal actor and improviser. She's hilarious. And she sort of in the backstory of the show was responsible for kind of putting the band together way back when. And she's sort of been a really instrumental part of their rise to global success and fame. So she runs the show literally and figuratively, but as the boys' egos get in the way, she has to deal with that. So she's really, really fun to watch.
Sounds super fun. So tell us about the music. Is it original music? Obviously, it's all got a bit of an edge to it. Is it original music or is it cover music with twists, or how does the music work?
Yeah, all the music's original. So I have composed the music and then I've worked with a really phenomenal music producer who is a brilliant pop producer called Dave Muratore. And he has taken my sometimes very clunky demos and just absolutely woven gold out of them. He has really made it sound like a very band. One of the things that we've had a lot of fun with is trying to figure out if they're singing through their back catalogue and in the world of the show, they've been a band for 12 years. We've tried to really track their different sound and the different styles at different points of their careers. So it's very, even though it's original music, it's quite nostalgic in a way. You can hear like the Backstreet Boys influences or the moments where you know how in the mid and early noughties, every band, every pop band seemed to have like a little Latin inspired moment or a charity Christmas single. There's all those little nods to that world of pop and particularly boy band and girl group pop. So it is original, but it's very influenced by all our spiritual boy band brothers.
You know what? I think, I mean, I've seen the photography of the show, and the photography has just been nailed. So I mean, it gives a really good, really gives a great feel of what the show is going to be all about. I do feel the Fuckboys have got Eurovision potential. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, dreams are free. Imagine. I think the world's not ready
They're
to
not
cause
ready for the
global
jelly.
so much charisma on one stage.
Ah. Hey, so when you get to Adelaide, apart from, you know, when you're on stage, are there any other shows that you're looking forward to seeing? And while you're in Adelaide, what else do you want to get up to?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I love Adelaide. I've been, as I said, once for the Fringe. But I've been back down many times for other festivals and events. And just because I'm a big foodie, I love the food scene and all of that. So I'm really excited about that. I'll be hitting up the markets for sure. I was going through the Fringe program the other day to sort of, you know, do that dance that all the performers have to do about who can I see that I'm not on at the same time as. And I just feel so spoiled for choice. There's so many unbelievable comedians that I want to see. I'm very disappointed to miss Gabby Bolt, who's on at the moment because she's terrific. Love her so much. She's so smart. But there's heaps. And you know the thing that I love about the program as well is that, like I said, I'm really drawn to comedy, so I know I'll be checking out a lot of the comedians. But there's so many weird and wild mediums that I don't get to see very much. So I want to see, you know, all the out there shows that I can as well, because I feel like these sorts of festivals are such a great opportunity to fill up your creative well with inspiration. So I want to see as much as I can and as much weird and wonderful stuff as I can.
Well, you know what? Weird and wonderful, I can guarantee you, because there's a plethora of it over there.
Right.
Hey, like we said, everyone, Bridie Connell we've been chatting with, and the show is called Fuccbois live in concert, running from 10th of March, Tuesday, 10th of March, to the Sunday, 22nd of March at the Kingfisher at Gluttony in Rymal Park. Make sure you get your tickets. But before we go out, I must ask you this: who is, apart from the Fuccbois, who is your favorite boy band?
Oh, you know, ask me on a different day of the week, it'll change. You can imagine that we've been listening to a lot of boy band content in the rehearsal room to be inspired. And I have to say, at this particular moment in time, I have a real soft spot for Five. They're coming back to tour Australia later in the year. So we've all been going down memory lane, a real nostalgia trip. Five is where it's at. So many bangers.
All right. Well, okay, I'm not going to let you off the hook that easily. Who would be your favorite girl band?
Oh, it has to be Spice Girls. And when I was in
Yes.
year one, I think a whole bunch of us, and more than five, because we couldn't pick just five. I think about 15 of us learned some Spice Girls music and entered our talent quest. And we did Wannabe, and we all won little pink pencil sharpeners and pencil cases. And it was one of my favorite and most formative performance moments ever. So the Spice Girls, number one.
Okay, speaking of performing, it's midnight, it's 1 o'clock, you're drunk, you end up in a karaoke bar. What's your
Well,
go?
never happened before.
What do you mean? I don't even know what you're talking about. What's the go-to song for you, Bridie?
Okay, I've got two. One, depending on if I've got a duet partner, Islands in the Stream always goes down a treat. And the second, and this probably is if I'm more drunk, so wine dependent, would be Jump Around by House of Pain. And I get very into my 90s hip hop.
I mean, okay, well, look, you know what? You've got your karaoke partner right here. It is Islands in the Stream. I, of course, will be Dolly, and you can be Kenny because, I mean, drag is drag, baby.
Perfect. I can't wait.
Bridie Connell, everyone. Fuckboys live in concert is the show. Make sure you get onto the Adelaide Fringe website immediately. Grab your tickets because this is going to sell out because apparently it's their final tour. The band is back together. Bridie, have a fabulous Adelaide Fringe, and I cannot wait to see you after the show.
Thank you so much. See you at the karaoke bar.
See you, honey. Bye.
Bye.